Hey, what's up everybody? First of all, this is not part of the entry series. I just thought I'd talk about some things, get them off my chest. Let's talk about, first of all, last night, the Oscars, the Academy Awards. Let me see. Excuse me. Alright, let me see. Okay, I'm on the Oscars website, which is at ABC. So, trying to, here we go, the winners. I know a lot of people were probably a little upset by certain things. For example, let's start out with Best Picture. I know a lot of people were hoping that Best Picture would go to Avatar, since it's become the best successfully best movie of all time. And that didn't happen. Instead, it was The Hurt Locker that won the Best Picture award, and I think there's a reason for that. Some might say maybe they paid them or something like that. No, what it is that The Hurt Locker, it's just my opinion, but The Hurt Locker is based more on real life, on what's really going on in Iraq and Afghanistan. So I think that's why it won Best Picture. That's why it won it. I mean, yeah, Avatar definitely had a lot of favoritism going into it, but I think it's because it was focused around an alien race and a guy based in the lead human character, along with a few other human characters, disguised themselves as Navis and things like that. Really, I think, really didn't sit well with them. And also maybe, and it's just my opinion, I think also maybe there was so much, playoff, if you will, or payoff of this thing with other franchises. Like McDonald's had the Happy Meals and did special, and took all the meal deals like the Big Macs and the Angus burgers and things like that. And they would have large cups would be, and large fries would always have the Avatar logo, and the Happy Meals would be the same way. And then you take a look at the video game industry, like the Xboxes and the PS3s and the Wii's. Avatar went and got those for gaming. So I think possibly, just my opinion, that maybe the people at the Academy saw that and they kind of realized, or kind of felt as though, hey, if it's that kind of a movie, it really doesn't need to be Best Picture, doesn't need to win. Because when you take a look at Titanic, which was the same way about 13 years ago, it won. It definitely was in the same position as Avatar was, but it never had no video games, it never had no tie-ins from fast food places or anything like that. So, anyway, just my opinion. That's just my opinion on it. Actor in a leading role, Jeff Bridges. I'm actually kind of glad he won. I mean, I have not seen the movie, nor did I ever hear about it that much. It's one of those independent films. But I don't think he's won an Academy Award that much in either leading role or supporting role. So, it's a good win for him to get that. So, it's okay. It's cool with me, Jeff Bridges getting it. Actor in a supporting role, Christopher Waltz from Inglourious Basterds. I've not seen the film, even though we have it. My cousin has it, actually. I've not seen the film, but I've heard it's pretty funny, it's pretty good. And I guess, I haven't heard of him that much, so I have to say he did pretty good. And then the Best Actress Award goes to Sandra Bullock for The Blind Side. And this is something that everybody's been waiting for, wanted to see happen, because she has done so many good movies. Some have been bad, some have been good. And for her to finally get this achievement, it's huge. And my mom was actually hoping for it. And I admit when we heard the people up there talking about all the nominees and how they were and how they worked with them and blah blah blah. The one nominee that was getting talked about the most was the lady that played the Elizabeth II character. And I thought to myself, oh great, she's going to get it because she didn't talk about the most. But it was Sandra. Sandra got it, and she deserved it. Definitely did a tremendous job in The Blind Side. You have to see this movie. My mom's seen it. I've seen glimpses of it. But it's a good movie. You have to see it. The supporting role for an actress went to Monique. You might remember Monique from Girlfriends and some other sitcoms. Went for Precious. I've seen her portrayal in the previews. I've seen it at the awards when they showed it. Definitely deserved it. And my mom even liked that because this girl really delivers in this movie. Best Animated Feature Film went to Up. It's actually the first time in a while that Disney had two of the films up for Best Picture, Best Animated Picture. The other, Princess and the Frog, but Up won because it's a good film. You have to see it. It's really good, really nice. Art direction, of course, went to Avatar. Who wouldn't expect that? Cinematography went to Avatar, so that's 2 for Avatar. Costume design went to the young Victoria. I've never heard of the film, so I can't say anything. Best directing went to The Hurt Locker and Catherine Bigelow. Documentary feature was The Cove. Best music, best documentary short was Music by Prudence. Best film editing went to The Hurt Locker, so that's another one for them. That's 3. Best foreign language film was The Secret in the Eyes, El Secreto de dos Angelos. I can't pronounce it. Excuse me. Best makeup went to Star Trek, the remake. Best musical original score. Best musical original score went to Up. And best original song was The Weary Kind, the theme from Crazy Heart. Best animated short film was Logorama. Best short film live action was The New Tenants. Best sound editing, again, Hurt Locker. Best sound mixing, Hurt Locker. That's about, I think, 5 now, I believe. Best visual effects, Avatar, of course. Best writing, adapted screenplay, Precious. That's another one for them. And best original screenplay, well, actually, best writing adapted screenplay was Precious, and best writing original screenplay was Hurt Locker. So let me take my time. Okay. So basically, let's count it down, if we will. Hurt Locker got 1. Trying to see here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Academy Awards. Avatar, which was the favorite, got 1, 2, and I think they got 1 more. I'm not sure. I'm trying to see here. They got 2 so far that I could see. And 3. Avatar got 3 Academy Awards. That was it. So the heavy favorite only got 3. The Hurt Locker, which I believe won because it's based on what's really going on out there, got 6. So overall, it was very surprising and everything, and I'm definitely going to have to check out The Hurt Lockers because, that's something I really didn't expect to see win, so. But it just goes to show you that you can have the best-selling box office film of all time, but it won't, of all time, ranking in the millions and millions of dollars and billions and billions and trillions of dollars. But all that doesn't add up. But sometimes it all doesn't add up to a Best Picture. But again, like I said, I think it's because of all those tie-ins they had. But overall, I have to say it was a good Academy Award. I didn't see it as much. I kind of took a glimpse here and there. Was happy, gave my mom a high five when Sandra won, because my mom loves Sandra Bullock. I like Sandra Bullock. She's a good actress. Definitely deserved it. The others, like I said, I really didn't know much about. But Hurt Locker, I definitely got to check out when the time comes. And that's all I have to say. Overall, it was kind of like, I guess you could say it was a fair, kind of almost fair, right down the middle Academy Awards. Some people might say otherwise, but you know, you can't always win them all, you know. So, and I'm sure it's going to get some controversy in the end. So, and I think also because Avatar was getting made fun of by a lot of people like Steve Martin and Ben Stiller, that didn't help either. So, and that kind of probably told you that it probably wasn't going to win anyway. But that's all I have to say. Give me your thoughts on how you thought, what you thought about the Academy Awards, the Oscars, and I'll talk to you later.